大家好，加油Mata. I am in America, and there are some really crazy videos and stories coming out of China these days. Separating parents from their kids in Shanghai for COVID policy and euthanizing these pets. It is really affecting sentiment towards China here. I am normally very open to discussing ideas and thoughts and opinions that people have towards China to try to give them a better understanding of what life in China is like. But this idea of the pets, even though I know it's been reversed in Shanghai, that's going to have a lot of ripple effect of people who are going to bring that up for a very long time. They're going to say, well, China is backwards because they have euthanized all of their pets. Who does that? And I can't quite argue that too much. Normally I'm able to argue, but you just don't understand how China works. You just don't understand what their culture is. And if you did understand their culture, you would understand why zero COVID was so successful. You would understand why people's patriotism is very high there. You would understand why, this and that. And I just feel like this dog thing is going to have a real effect on the perceptions of people towards China. And I'm not saying that other countries don't have moments where they need to reflect on their own culture. America in January 6th that's going to be a black mark on America for many years, decades. People are going to say, well, you had a massive amount of people that broke into your capital and went crazy, I'm not saying that the world doesn't have examples of this sort of thing. I'm just saying that China is going to have to reckon with this situation with regards to with regards to the pets and with regards to what's happening in Shanghai or happened in Shanghai in general. I've heard a lot coming out of Shanghai in particular, and it saddens me. The pets in particular is really unnerving. And I think that, and I know that most Chinese out there find that as atrocious as I do. And I would hope that whoever created those policies will be held accountable. And I think China does a very good job, especially in Wuhan in the very beginning. All those people that messed up that situation so bad in Wuhan were replaced and sacked fairly quickly. You wouldn't see that sort of swift judgment and swift reckoning with folks high up in American government. In fact, there's a lot of people still in American government that I think shouldn't be there because they messed up so bad with many different circumstances. So I would hope that China does the same and holds some people accountable. It's very sad. Especially seeing as though all of those pets had owners and children who hugged them and loved them. I can only imagine the pain and sadness that so many people are going to have to carry with them because they were forced into a situation where they had to leave their pets alone and they were murdered. It's very sad. So if you are any of those people that have lost, a loved one, because pets are a loved one, I have sympathy for you. Hopefully some changes can be made so that doesn't happen again. Anyways, I just thought I'd tell you sort of the perception of that situation on the outside, because I think it is important to kind of look at the world from the outside and see how different situations are rippling in their effect on the outside and interpreted. I think China has been doing a very good job through this whole COVID process, but I feel like some circumstances like this could derail all of that goodwill. It's a really hard argument for me to have with people to say that situation with the pets or some situations in Shanghai makes sense at all. I just can't defend. So anyways, let me know what you think. Do you think I'm not looking at it from all sides? Do you think that I need to have a different perspective? Or do you think I'm on the right path? Let me know what you think. Anyways, hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Be careful. 加油. Bye-bye.